side draft carburetor.
Sure.
So this is all old school. Hello, my name is Carl Schmidt, and what you can see here is the Breezy that I built. As many of you might know, a Breezy is a scratch-built airplane. It started its history in the early 60s when three friends in Chicago found a pair of Piper wings, and they decided to build an airplane which was already retro in those days. So they built this airplane resembling the charm of a Curtiss pusher maybe. They bought a C90 Continental engine as a pusher engine and started flying. Everybody liked it, and since then they have been selling about 500 planes, and about 200 airplanes have been built so far. This is the first in Germany, and there are only 4 in total in Europe. So the reason why I'm standing here, I was invited by the Aero Messe Friedrichshafen and also by Flieger Magazin. The reason is this is very special because I don't have a Lycoming engine or a Continental engine on it. I choose to equip my airplane with a Wankel Mazda rotary engine, which gave me the possibility to pass the strict German noise abatement regulations. Because as a pusher, you know, it's always very loud, so I needed a power plant which could rotate with much lesser RPM but still have a good power. That means this engine is out of the Mazda RX-7. The gearbox is made by a lad from Florida, by Tracy Crook, and the propeller is a beautiful cuttle prop. It turns on cruise at a RPM of 1850, while the engine is doing 5,500 RPM. I changed the engine a little bit. Mostly these engines, when they are used in aviation and racing cars, they still do have an ignition, which is electronically, and also electronic injection like the car used to have, but I wanted to go old school because I'm a musician. I don't understand how that works. So I decided to put in the distributor of the predecessor engine, and then I could divide the whole electric ignition into 2 systems, and I have a redundant ignition now. That means we have 2 generators. On top of the engine, you might see the generator as it is in the car, and on this spot you usually have a compressor of the air conditioner in the car, but I don't need air conditioning in this airplane, so I just bolted this off, and now I have an alternator from a forklift. And I have a total power output of about 800 watts, which gives me enough electricity not only for various lightings but also for electric heated clothing. Instead of the injection system, I mounted a Weber side draft 45 DCOA carburetor, and I equipped it also with manual mixture adjust, which is unique in the whole world. On top of that, you can see also the top lid on the air filter is the frying pan lid, because my inspector asked me to mount something on top which protects also the rain from coming inside from the sides.